Warning, the stunts and illusions performed on this program were designed and tested by Criss Angel, a highly trained professional. These demonstrations are extremely dangerous and should not be attempted by anyone, anywhere, at any time.
I have legions of loyal fans all over the world. But in this episode, I'm going to give my skeptics a chance to end my career and life once and for all. Mindfreak. Are you ready?
This is a very special episode that's really dedicated to all of the ultimate loyal freaks worldwide. I thank you from my heart for all your love, your support, but believe it or not, there are people that are disbelievers, that are doubters, and that are haters. So I asked the producers of my show to scour through the internet and pick the biggest haters and invite them as my guests. And I'm going to put my life on the line to prove to them that what you see is exactly what you get. And maybe, if I'm successful, I'll change one of their minds.
You know, as a kid, I did a lot of different things. Today, I want to try ice skating.
Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. I'm very excited to break. I could do a moonwalk on here really good now, look. Not very graceful. Gotta get low. Whoa! Shot! He's safe! Watch this. Ruth, you said your name was?
Yes, Ruth.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice
Where are you
to meet
from?
I live here.
You live here?
Yeah.
Okay, Ruth, I'm going to ask you to touch the top of one. Take it out. It doesn't even matter if we see it, because I'm going to ask you to make this card very unique. And the way you're going to do that is with this marker. It doesn't matter if we see it. You could show it to everybody right now. Show the camera. It doesn't matter if I even see it, because I'm going to look at it in a second. What card is it? What card is it? You can tell me.
Oh,
The King of Hearts?
King of Hearts.
What I want you to do is I want you to sign it, to do whatever you want, but do something so that it will make this card completely unique.
Okay.
We don't even need the rest of the deck. I'm going to put them in my pocket. Good. Thank you. This is what I want to do. I want you to see, first of all, I have nothing at all in my hands. I'm going to take the card which you signed right over here, which identifies this card completely unique compared to any other card, not only in the deck, but in the world. Watch.
Oh my God. Wow. That's insane. That's insane. That is
Look at that. Is that your signature? Look.
Oh my God.
Look. I want you to see that. Look, look. You could see my handprint right over there where my Holy have something I can chisel this away?
Oh my God.
Look, I want you to see this. This is
Look, I want you to be completely honest. Is that your signature?
Oh my God.
Oh my.
Wow. That's insane. That's insane.
The ice was bare. The ice was completely bare before he put the card down. So it wasn't like it was there before. There was nothing there.
And suddenly the smoke came out, and then the card was underneath the ice.
It was in the ice, at least an inch thick. Anybody who saw that, there's no way that he had an opportunity to put that card in the ice.
That's real. It's all chipped up and whatnot.
Coming up, Criss gives 3 skeptics a chance to channel their disbelief into a deadly trap.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I was selected to participate tonight because I am a huge skeptic in what Criss Angel does.
Everything I've seen, I think that I can probably figure out. It's just basically smoke and mirrors.
Wires or mirrors or things like that.
Yeah, he has the magical powers to get people to watch his show.
You can't help but have people who don't connect to you for whatever reason. Maybe they don't like my hair. Maybe they don't like the way I dress. Maybe they think it's all bullshit. Maybe they think what you see is not really what you get live.
Criss had a fantastic idea, which was instead of shunning the haters or ignoring them, let's embrace them.
He said to them, look, I'm going to have you do something that I can be killed in. Won't that make you happy?
There will be 4 sets of elevators. One of the elevators will be brought down. In other words, it's an open shaft.
The haters are going to choose that elevator, and there's no way those haters, the people who don't like him, are going to allow Criss to know which elevator is in, which one is not in.
There is no trickery behind it. There's no safety measures that can be employed. If he happens to walk through the wrong shaft, he's dead.
Well, these inclinators don't move like a standard elevator. They move on an angle, 39 degrees, like the pyramid is built. If you open this door and look down the elevator shaft, you'd see a big hole with a lot of iron beams on the bottom. Goes all the way down to the bottom floor. The chances of surviving if you fell into one of these inclinator shafts is very slim.
Maybe they'll witness my death, maybe with a smile on their face.
To me, a loyal is not somebody who's just a fan of Criss Angel. It's somebody who has been inspired by Criss Angel to do something beyond what they thought they could do.
These people will come from all over the country. They will fly in just to get a glimpse of him, maybe a picture or an autograph to take back. That's how much he means to them.
Well, we came to Vegas, and tonight it was either going to get married or come here and see Criss Angel.
I drove 16 hours just to come see Criss Angel.
I came from Louisiana just to see Criss here in Las Vegas.
I'm from Canada.
We're from South Carolina.
Saratoga, New York.
Guadalajara, Mexico.
Bogota, Colombia.
From Germany.
We came all the way up from Australia just to see Criss Angel.
So you guys gonna get married now?
It's getting late.
What's your name? Lisa. There you go. Thank you very much. Nice to see you. And you are?
Lisa.
Lisa, pleasure to meet you. I'm sorry?
Lisette.
Lisette. I'm sorry. You know what it is? I meet so many people here. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh. I'll get you. No, actually, it's not a problem. I've been up since early this morning, and sometimes I
screw up. I apologize, but don't worry about it. Just do me a favor and spell your name for me. L-I-S-E-T-T-E. Now, if I was any good at what I do, I could fix the situation. Actually, this is the types of situations I get inspired by because it's a challenge. What am I going to do now? I have not a clue, but I can tell you what I'm going to try to do. Actually, I'm going to show you what I'm going to try to do. Let me move all this stuff out of the way. Hold on a second. Put this there. Now you see the torn pieces, right? You see it torn. I'm going to place it right back like this. I'm going to take my hand. I'm going to try to fuse the pieces, actual fibers, back together. I'm going to do this really, really slowly. If you watch, I'm going to do it really, really slowly. I'm going to show you everything right here. Now watch. Look at that. It's fusing. You see it happening right now? Look, check it out. Look. Look at that. Is that all right? Nice to meet you. Thank you. Who's next?
Coming up, Criss gives his haters a chance to end Mindfreak.
Are you ready? At last, it was time to face my skeptics.
So the reason why I invited all of you here is because I know that you're really cold, hard skeptics. You don't believe what you see is what you get. And I'm here to show you that that's completely the case. What you see on my show, each demonstration is exactly what you get. And I'm willing to put my life on the line to prove that to you. And if I prove that to you, with beyond a shadow of a doubt, would you think that would change your opinion?
I highly doubt it.
You highly doubt it.
I certainly would give you the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, and yours?
I'd have to see it.
Okay, fair enough.
The concept was simple. We took 4 elevators at the Luxor, put cameras at the entrance of each one, and turned out the light inside the elevator cars. Then we covered the openings with simple paper frames. The last step was to number the elevators. Then it was time to bring in the Luxor's elevator technician.
I have the gentleman that has been working here at the Luxor for the last 11 years, and his job is these inclinators. We have 4 inclinators. I'm going to bring his name is Gene. And actually, Gene, in all honesty, this is the first time that we've met. Is that true?
That's true.
Honestly, right?
I've seen you in the building a couple of times.
Right.
Haven't met you.
Okay, perfect.
Next, I showed that I had no earpieces or communication devices anywhere on me. And I asked Rusty and Alan to move me to the other side of the hallway to make sure I had no way of hearing or seeing which elevator Criss would pick.
Have you told Gene a number yet?
Yes.
You have. Has Gene left?
I'm going to leave right now.
Okay.
Once Gene went to remove the elevator, the skeptics moved me down the hall so I wouldn't be able to hear which elevator was moving. In addition, no one on my crew was told which elevator was picked, so there was no way for them to give me any information that could help.
Gene is on his way, I guess he said upstairs. He's going to remove an elevator. So basically we will have 3 elevators and we'll have 1 empty shaft, correct?
Correct.
And it's impossible for me to know this, honestly. Would you all agree with that?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, good. Criss, did you tell any of the other guys that were with you the number?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Okay. The person that knows the number, can they touch me? Okay. And the gentleman that's touching me is, what's your name?
Rusty.
Rusty, what I'm going to ask you to do, just let me know when the elevator has been moved so that there's just a shaft. Okay.
Criss,
Yeah.
the elevator's been moved.
It's been moved?
Yes.
Okay, so we can move back in there, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this hold me and bring me back there, okay? Now, is it fair enough if I open up my eyes? Now, there's nothing to see, am I correct? Is that all right if I open my eyes?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to open up my eyes now. You can see, you can't see through the paper. I also want you to know that. I want you to see, don't touch the paper, but examine it and see that you can't see through it. Fair enough?
Sure.
And the reason why you can't see them is because we turned the lights off before. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to ask Rusty. You're righty?
Right-handed.
You're right-handed?
Yes.
Okay. Take your right hand and place it on my right shoulder, please. And just turn around this way. I'm sorry. Turn around this way. Place your hand on my right shoulder. What we're going to do here is I'm going to try this with you for a second. I want you just to hold on to me. You guys can stay right here for a second. I'm just going to get a sense. You know what that number is. Now, either you can, in your mind, try to fool me and think of a different number, or you can think of that number. I'm going to try to read how you react to me. Okay? This is called muscle reading. So I'm going to see how you react. So either you can tell me the truth just in your mind, or you can lie to me in your mind. I'm going to try to read your body language and indicate whether you're telling me the truth or you're lying, and I'm going to put my life on the line. Okay? Now, that was basically 75% chance that I'd be safe, 25% chance that I wouldn't be. So I had, this is Las Vegas, I had the odds on my side. Now we're going to play it up a little bit more, okay? You know that number as well.
Yes.
I want you to hold my shoulder.
Right hand?
Right hand, you're righty, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just hold it. You also notice that when I burst through, the light will go on, indicating that I'm safe. Okay. Now we're down to 50-50.
It's risky.
Come over here for a second. Now, you honestly don't know.
I have no idea.
Okay. Put your hand on my shoulder. Look at me, Walton. Come over here. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Just think of the elevator. That's not there now. That's not there now. You trust me, right? Now, for those skeptics out there, you all right?
Yes.
You still skeptical?
Let me catch my breath on that.
Now look, I want you to see, as I say on the show, every single time, you saw number 1, you saw number 2, you saw number 3, but you haven't seen number 4. Number 4 was the number
yes, it was.
that you told Gene, right?
Yep.
That you thought of.
Yep.
Right? So what you see is what you get. I very much appreciate your participation, and I hope I gained your respect as what I say I am. No bullshit. This is the real deal right here. Thank you very much.
But yeah, I picked 4.
My heart is still beating pretty hard.
did it, man. And you almost went with it. Well, I ended up answering an ad on the internet
that said skeptics of Criss Angel, and I've always been a skeptic.
Email the producers here to get on the show because, frankly, you know, I just don't believe it.
Truthfully, because of the fact that I thought it was all just TV trickery.
All the elevator doors were sealed with white paper. No one could see inside. There was no verbal communication. Criss didn't have an earpiece, so there was no way to communicate what number I chose.
I don't believe in magic, but Criss Angel has something special going on here.
This was one take, one shot. He did it. He put his life on the line, and he pulled it off.
I wouldn't have did it. If someone would have asked me to jump in, I wouldn't have did it. And I wouldn't have expected anyone else to do it, and it kind of freaked my mind.
I think I'm going to take the stairs.